Hola. Buenos dias. Hello from Los Angeles. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. I have to tell you guys the funniest story. So, I got like a spray tan, which I've never done before. But I got it, it's like really light. You can barely tell it's there. But I just needed something because I was feeling blah. And I didn't want to go to the tanning salon, because that's so bad. So I got a spray tan. Anyway, yesterday when I got off the plane, I came to the hotel. Well, I went to meetings. Then I got to the hotel. And I every time I come from a plane, I brush my teeth, I wash my hands, and then I wash my ass. I'm like I gotta jump in the shower. I put my hair up and I just wash like my body because I just feel like everyone has touched me. And I sat on a plane, like the same seat 9,000 other vagines have sat on, and I gotta wash my ass. Well, anyway, I get out of the shower and I sit on the bed and I'm talking on the phone. And I get up and I look down and I'm like, oh my God, did I get my period? What the hell happened to the bed? And I'm like, no, I didn't get my period. I just had my period. What the hell? And then I realized that the spray tan ass print came off on the white. They must have changed it before I went to bed. They must have came up and thought, did this girl like shit the bed? Y'all, I laughed so hard. It looked literally like I pooped the bed. Or like, I don't even know what it looked like, but it was not pretty. It was like a color that should not be coming out of a woman's body, but like could. And ladies, you know what I'm talking about. That weird brown color where you're like, what is this? What color is this? It really is amazing the things we see come out of our bodies. And like, we're so immune to it now. We're just like, oh, hello, old brown blood. Nice to see you again. Thank you for showing up 4 days later. As a matter of fact, now the men that are listening to Coffee Talk are like, I'm going to vomit. But listen, I just have one more thing to say. When you're pregnant and you start to bleed, if you have any spotting, the first thing they say is, what color is the blood? Is it brown? Is it dark? Is it bright red? If it's bright red, then it's new blood. Like, we literally know, women know blood so well because we go through so much shit. I can tell you if it's old blood, new blood, fucking period blood, baby blood, placenta blood, I feel like. Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, enough of that. Now, Cleet's having a heart attack in Birmingham, I can see. So I just took a shower, and now I put a robe on to ensure that I do not leave shit stains on the bed. Guys, I really want to try to fill my face with Botox just one time. Like, I want to get, like, I'm not going to do it, so don't panic. I just want to try it, like, one time where I'm like, guys, it's so funny. when I can't move my face, just one time like this. Oh my God, I cracked myself up. All right, so anyway, yesterday I'm riding in the Uber with this young girl, okay? And she's talking about Cardi B. Now, I got to tell you guys, there's a couple of like young singers or whatever they're called that I like know, I know who they are. And some, obviously, I don't have any clue. Like in New York last week, I was talking to Little Baby for 20 minutes and I didn't know who Little Baby was. So there's that. Anyway, I know who Cardi B is, okay? not that old. So she's talking to me about Cardi B, and she says to me, you know, Cardi and Offset broke up, and now listen, Uber driver, I'm fine to have a conversation, but you are really talking to me about something that okay. So I'm just kind of zoning out. It's been a long day. I've been traveling. I still have another meeting. Then I have a dinner, and I'm just trying to stay, awake. It's fine. So she's talking to me about Cardi and Offset, and she's like, you know, I can tell she's affected, upset, that they broke up. So I say to her, is it confirmed that they broke up? Do we know they broke up? She's like, I know they broke up, and they have a daughter together, and, you know, they got married, and they're not even trying, and, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So I zone out, because I'm not really, I don't really know if this girl's going anywhere with the conversation, and honestly, I really don't give a shit if Cardi B and Offset broke up. And then she starts talking about, what it feels like to be cheated on numerous times, and the pressure to leave when you still want to stay, and blah, blah, blah. And I realize she's not talking about Cardi B. She's talking about Cardi B, but she's not talking about Cardi B, if that makes sense, right? She says she is, but really she's talking about herself. So now I start paying attention, right? Now I'm like, she's talking about trying to work it out with your kid's father, and how hard that is, and when you want to stay, but everybody makes you feel like you have to leave. And now I'm like, she's not really talking about Cardi B. So I say to her, so I'm like, okay, so what if you were Cardi? Because obviously she doesn't want to tell me it's her, right? I can read between the lines. No, she didn't know who I was. So I'm like, if you were Cardi, how would you have handled it? And she's like, I don't know. She's like, I just think that when you have a child, you should be able to try as many times as you need to. I don't think that the world should get to push you out. And I said, well, there is a chance that Cardi made this decision on her own, that she really decided she had had enough. And she's like, yeah, I know that Cardi could have made that decision on her own. It just feels quick, because she really loved Offset. I feel like he was really her love. And I'm like, oh my God, this baby is talking about herself. So I said, well, what? I said, maybe there's a chance that she's telling people that they broke up just so people will stop asking. I said, but in this life, now she's listening, right? She's looking at me through the rearview mirror. I said, in this life, boundaries work both ways. If you want to make decisions that are unpopular, right? You need to be able to say to people, I'm going to ride this till the wheels fall off. This is the decision I want to make for my life. I'm going to stay in this until I can't stay in this anymore. And that is the decision I'm making for my life. And if you don't like it, you voiced your opinion. I hear you. You're never allowed to bring it up again. If you want to stay in my life, this is my decision. You voiced your opinion. It's been noted. You are not allowed to bring it up again. And she was like, yeah, but you could say that, but who's going to listen? And I was like, but that's what boundaries are all about. When you set boundaries, you have to be prepared to cut people off. It's hard. She was like, yeah, but she asked a really good question. She said, well, if I cut people off, No, she goes, so cute. She goes, well, if Cardi did that and she cut people off, right? And then Offset cheats on her again or hurts her again, now she has no support system. I said, okay, maybe that's true. But if she's making this decision on her own, she's going to have to heal from this on her own. The growth from this, the healing from this, she's going to have to put in all the work. What does a support system really do for you besides tell you men are trash? If you think about it, what does the support system for you really do? What are Cardi's family, what are they really doing besides telling her Offset is trash? Does that really help her heal? She knows in her heart what she's dealing with. And she was like, right? That's all anybody wants to say. And I was like, right. So even if you would have to heal or move on from something by yourself because you set boundaries and you had to cut people off for a minute, I mean, aren't you really doing the work yourself anyway? And she was like, yeah. She was like, that's what Cardi should do. Cardi should let everybody know she's gonna keep trying to make it work with her daughter's father. And if people don't like it, then she just needs to cut them off. She needs to set boundaries and cut them off. And I'm like, wow. You know what I realized? Like, this poor girl was probably like riding around all day trying to figure out what to do about her situation. And she just got somebody in the car that was like, okay, we're going to talk about Cardi B, fine. And I realized it really is just about the human connection. Like, sometimes people just need to be heard. They need one person to say, I see you, I hear you, let's talk it out. What is it that you know, whatever it is. I know, right? Christy, she probably brought up Cardi B to everybody who got in her car, hoping that one person... Now, by the way, I did not give her a pass to stay with a shitty man. Because I did say to her, now, I'm 42. Because you know I love to drop that 42 nugget. I'll drop the 42 nugget on anybody. Like, look, ma'am, we don't have any more donuts. Look, I'm 42. I'm too old for you not to have these fucking donuts, okay? Like, I'll bring up 42. I'm at that age now where, like, it's a rite of passage. I'm like, did I not tell you I'm 42? Bruh, I'm 42, okay? Like, you know, you got to have coffee for me because I'm 42. So, I'm quick. So, I told her, like, I'm 42, you know. I told her, I don't have a lot of patience for that shit. Like, if I was Cardi, I would have probably been out. But I also told her, oh, God, I'm looking back. I did tell her, I said, listen, I don't break up for infidelity. We all know that. So don't jump on me about that this morning because I took my medicine late, so I can't really drink my coffee. So don't yell at me this morning. And she was like, you wouldn't break up with somebody if they cheated on you? I was like, not really. I said, here's the thing. Are they a good man? Do they take care of their family? Are they a good father? Like, do they, you know, I look at the big picture. Like, am I going to end? If I told her, I said, listen, I'm married. I was like, bro, I'm 42. Listen, I'm telling you, you can't have a normal conversation with me right now where I don't bring up I'm 42 at least 15 times. Like, people are so tired of hearing me say I'm 42. Jean, you tell everybody I'm 73. Listen, everybody right now, type it right now. Say, whatever age you are, I want you to type, I'm blankety blank. Ain't nobody got time for that. I want to see how old everybody is. I'm 42. Nah, like, Britt, I'm 30. Look, Aisha, I'm 41, right? Dina, I'm 45. Like, nah, I can't. 52. I love you too, Darlene. 30. I love it. So I just told her, I was like, listen, I got a great husband. He's amazing. I'm out here all work. Happy birthday, Irene. I'm out here all week working. Then I'm going to Jersey to see my girl. I'm going to a concert. I'm going to a football game. Like, I got a full week. I'm already tired. I'm 42. And I said, he's home with our kids. He's taking care of my dog. Like, he's holding down the whole fort. But then I come home and he leaves. That's how we do it. And I said, a lot of husbands like wouldn't be cool with that. A lot, whatever. I said, you think if my husband I know y'all are, don't freak out, ladies. Don't freak out. But I said, you think if my husband got a blowjob from some chick, that I'm going to give up all that good? You're crazy. I love my life and I love my husband. And that's one less blowjob I have to give. So thank you, ma'am, whoever you are, unnamed blowjob giver. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm 42. And she had never heard anybody with that perspective before, because she's probably surrounded by people who tell her, he cheated, you better leave his ass, blah, blah, which is fine. That is fine. Also, by the way, probably when I was young, when I was like, I'm 22, when I was 22, I probably would have left or whatever. She couldn't have been but 25. I don't even know how old she was. She looked younger than me. She didn't have any wrinkles. I could tell you she didn't have her face full of Botox like this. Which is really what I want to do to my face. But anyway, I just was like, I just gave her a different perspective, and she just needed to hear that. She was just like, oh my God, there is somebody out there who is telling me. First of all, Nikki Smith is watching us in the shower, folks. So I want everybody to know that Nikki Smith is naked. Nikki, we can see your boobs. They're amazing. Listen, I have a different perspective. What do you want me to tell you? I'm not the norm. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, my point is that I was able to see past, none of the conversation was about Cardi B. And God bless her for thinking she had to hide behind that. And sorry to Cardi B and Offset, who clearly couldn't make it work. I hate it for you. But I didn't tell her, like, stay with a cheating man. I didn't say that. I just said, you have options. But more important than that you have options, or Cardi has options, you're not required to make decisions based on what is going to make other people comfortable. That's the thing. You are not required to make decisions that are going to make the people around you happy. That you're not required for that, to do that. This poor girl's probably walking around her life today like, I'm 25. I'm too old for that shit. Look, you better have the donuts. I'm 25, because I was in that car like, I'm 42. I'm 42. So anyway, that was my day yesterday. It was, listen, okay, y'all, everybody wants to know, so who is Cardi B? Debbie, I love you so much, Debbie. I love you. Cardi B, she's a singer, rapper. I like diamonds, I like dollars, I like blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Someone said I look more relaxed. Okay. Yes, say it, Carol. You are not required to make decisions that make other people comfortable. And now, okay, guys, I'm not talking about repeated, like, full-on affairs. People are like, well, what if Michael was having, like, a full-on affair? Nah, if Michael had, like, a girlfriend, Michael's going to have to make a decision. Me or her, and let's figure it out quickly, okay? I'm not talking about that. Come on, guys, give me a little credit. Yay. Cardi B and Offset broke up. They're not together anymore. She put a video out. It's not a thing. They're not together anymore. But just about me, there was a coffee talk yesterday. It just wasn't live. I just posted it. So anyway, we had this great conversation, and then I got out and gave her I gave her a good tip. Sweet girl. Every time I say I wouldn't leave Michael if he cheated, y'all always have to take it to the extreme. What if Michael had a separate family living on another planet and he was sneaking away to go? Nah, y'all, if Michael had another family, if Michael had a full relationship somewhere, then that's not cheating. That's another life. That's a different conversation. I'm saying, and I keep saying this, and I know y'all are just going to keep making me say it because you can't believe it. And I'm not telling Michael to go do it. And I'm not leaving him love notes going, hey, brother, go on your golf trip and get a blowjob. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if Michael came home and said, babe, I was in San Diego at this golf thing. I met this woman. We had a couple of drinks and she kissed me, or I kissed her. I would say, great. Love it for you. I'm not divorcing him over that. I'm sorry if that makes people uncomfortable. I'm not condoning infidelity. I'm not giving people, he don't got a pass. Like, I didn't write him a fucking hall pass. Like, hey, buddy, go on your trip and make out. I'm just telling you, I'm not breaking up my family for that. That's all I'm saying. Ain't that the truth, Summer? You better say that twice. If Michael came home from his golf trip and was like, babe, I met this woman, we were hanging out, and she gave me a blowjob, I would be like, was it good? Okay. You good? You back here? You in it to win it? I'm not breaking up my family for that. Now, I will say this, and this is probably too much information. So if you have what is it called? Like a queasy stomach, or like, I don't know what it's called, or if you're offended easily, you should probably log off now and know that I love you. Okay? If Michael, was like, hey, I met a girl and ate her out, I might be like, that's an interesting choice of behavior, Mr. Sullivan. Like, that might not, I don't know, I wouldn't leave him, but I'd be like, we need to talk. We're going to have a stronger conversation than just, hey, great, go pick up the kids from soccer. That would require like a full conversation, because that's a more intimate, choice. For me. Again, I wouldn't leave him, but that would be a bigger conversation, I think. He wouldn't do that, though. I mean, he does that, but he wouldn't do that. I know Michael. But let me not make you think my man is like Willie Lump Lump. He's not. He's wonderful. But he wouldn't make that decision. That's not something he would do outside of my house. And people say, would I be jealous if Michael got a blowjob? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I know that some of you really want me to be jealous. I'm not. If he did it once a year, great. I don't care. I know some of you are like, it bothers you. Some of you get mad because you think I'm condoning it. I'm not condoning it. But if Michael went on a golf trip every year and got a blowjob, I would be like, good for you. Love it for you. I just don't care. I'm sorry. I know you want me to care. You want me to be really jealous. I'm not. I'm just not jealous. I'm just not jealous because, y'all, I'm 42. You knew it was coming. I'm 42. Like, I don't have time to be jealous. I spent my whole fucking 20s jealous. It was exhausting. Jealous of other people's bodies, jealous of other people's relationships, jealous of other people's man, jealous of other people's cars. I can't, I'm too tired. Listen, you know what? I just can't be jealous. And listen, I still flirt with Michael. Listen, ain't nobody flirt with Michael like I flirt with Michael, okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. So, I wish I could pop my lips. I can't. I tried. Yes. Barbara, yes. I am much more concerned with financial infidelity than I am physical infidelity. Rachel Burnett says, letting your husband cheat because you don't want to break apart your family. You obviously have no self-respect. There is nothing about time. It's about what you deserve. I think I have self-respect. I'm not going to block you because I appreciate your opinion. I have plenty of self-respect. I don't let my husband cheat. I think you're missing the point, maybe. I don't let him. There's no pass. He doesn't cheat. That's not, it's okay. When you put yourself out there and you put your truth out there, there's always going to be somebody who interprets it in a way that they feel they need to shame you. And that's okay, because I am actually really okay with it. My view is so unconventional that I understand why some women want to shame me. I get it. I get it. You ask questions, you guys ask questions, and I answer honestly, and then you want to be mad about my honest answer. Okay. That's on y'all. Don't ask me questions if you don't want my honest answer. Okay, let me try this. Guys, I would be devastated if Michael got a blowjob. Devastated. It would just tear me up. My whole life would be ruined. I would have to get a divorce, and I could never forgive him. How would I go on? I could never go on. I would be so insecure. Are my blowjobs not good enough? Why are my blowjobs not good enough? I hum. I play with the balls. I do all the things they teach you in Cosmo. Damn it, Michael. Damn it. Feel better? All right. I'm just saying it's not a deal breaker. That's all I'm saying. Would Michael be okay with you cheating? I don't think Michael's leaving me if I kiss someone. No. Actually, I know he's not. We talked about it 1,000 times. That's just our marriage. Y'all do what works for you. But don't get mad at me when you ask me questions and I answer them honestly. That's not fair. Coffee Talk is supposed to be a judgment-free zone. You can say, I wouldn't do it like that. But y'all do you. Okay, I respect that. Oh my God, Megan, I'm so sorry. Megan's like, my husband is here watching like this. Shout out to all the women who hum and play with their balls. Okay, I love you guys so much today. I love you. I do this because I love you. To all of you who listen to Coffee Talk for a different perspective and just want to laugh or just want to tune in or just want to see my face or just want to watch people shame me, whatever it is, or hear my self-tanner poopy stories. I love you so much. Would you be able to allow your husband to have another wife? Do we get to share her? Does she do laundry? I don't know about that. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Love you. If you want me to talk about the things I would leave Michael for, I'm happy to do a Coffee Talk on all the things I would leave Michael for. There are plenty. It's just not a blowjob. All right. I love you. Have a great, great day.